The Sons of Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, keep calm and tighten the hell up. We are the Sons of Bud. Brandon Davis, Clay Watts, and Christopher Judkins. 3 lifelong Titan fans on a quest to see the boys bring a Super Bowl to Music City. Now keep calm and tighten the hell up. It's the Sons of Bud Podcast.
5. This is the Sons of Bud Podcast, episode 2. Bringing in our first ever guest on the Sons of Bud Podcast. I got Clay Watts with me as my co-host, and we are bringing up none other than my favorite Tennessee Titans superfan, the great one, Mitch T. Firkins. Mitch T, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
It's great to have you on as our first guest. It's a dream come true because you've been a big inspiration to me. Your passion, the way that you show out for this fan base, and the way that you've been a huge Titan fan and supported them has been an inspiration to me. And we got questions we want to ask you about. We're going to let you talk and tell us about our team. And I have a first question for you, Mitch. And I wanted to know, when you were growing up, were you a Tennessee Titan fan? And also, who was your favorite player growing up?
Actually, when I was growing up, I was really a 49ers fan. But I like Jerry Rice.
Oh, my goodness. So the great one loved the greatest of all time, Jerry Rice. And you were a 49er fan, and I was a 49er fan. And
yes,
that brings tears to my face almost, thinking about me and you being kindred spirits. And I had no idea you were a Niner fan until just now. How in the heck did you become a Titans fan, Mitch?
they come closer. After they left Houston, they come on down to Tennessee, and I started getting more acquainted with them because it was closer to my hometown, and I could go to the games and watch them play. I wouldn't have to travel way out of town.
Clay, I know you want to ask Mitch some questions too. I just learned some things about Mitch I didn't know, and I'm glad that I didn't ask him before. What do you want to ask Mitch?
Mitch, I want to first and foremost ask you for investing some of your time to come in and talk to me and Chris. I really appreciate it, and you show out every game that you come to. I'm a huge fan, and that's what the Sons of Bud podcast is. We're the fans of the fans. So I wanted to ask you a few questions, like, who was your favorite player first when they came to Tennessee from Houston?
Steve McNair.
Oh yeah, Steve Eric McNair. He was absolutely one of my favorite players. Him and Eddie George, without a doubt. Also wanted to go ask you a question about one of your tattoos. You see, about 3 years ago, I didn't know who Mitch T. Firkins was. I seen a viral post of the tattoo on your right forearm, I believe, left forearm, of the Tennessee Titans 2017 AF South champions. Tell me about when you got that, or why you got it, and what that tattoo means to you.
I mean, it just popped in my mind. I was trying to just get a tattoo, and that popped in my mind to get that tattoo. And after that, after I got it, no sooner it was posted, it went viral everywhere. It was all over ESPN, Fox Sports, California Sports Networks, everywhere.
Yeah, and it just shows the loyalty you have in this team. And like I said, I was like, this is awesome, man, because I remember I was sitting in my apartment with one of my buddies, and I showed it to him, and then he was like, oh, he was just kind of like dogging me, like, oh, the Colts got it this year. And I was like, man, it's like, that's awesome, man. Even if they don't make it, it just shows like the love and the passion you have for this team, and I love that so much about you, Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch. It's that
And also,
tattoo. It's that tattoo that brought us all together. Go ahead, Mitch.
also, when I got the tattoo, I was told I jinxed the Titans for the last three or 4 years. I jinxed them. I mean, a tattoo don't jinx nothing, man.
Mitch, you'll never drink, or you'll never jinx the Titans. I never almost said drink the Titans, but your passion for the Titans and the way that you love this team, I've always been able to see what you're all about, Mitch. We know that you love the Titans, and we know that you're a diehard, and the true Titan fans will always support and love the great one. And we ain't never gonna be no hater, and that's why you're our first guest. And this podcast is gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be going, because we're diehards. We love our team, so we bring you on here and we love you. And I wanted to know who was your all-time favorite Titan, and who is your all-time favorite Titan coach as well, Mitch.
All-time Titan, it would have to be Steve McNair. And the coach, I'm going to go with Mike Vrabel. I'm just going with Vrabel.
I was talking to Clay, and I was predicting that you would think that Mike Vrabel, that I thought that you would say that Mike Vrabel is your favorite coach. And tell me why you love Vrabel, Mitch.
I know the defensive play calls. He's not too swift on that. He come in. He used to be from the New England Patriots. He played for the Patriots in the offense and stuff. And he's brought up some of the players over from the Titans. I mean, I think he knows what he's doing.
Mitch, I used to like Vrabel when he played on the Titans. I mean, on the Patriots. He was like one of my favorite players to watch. Clay, go ahead. I know you want to say something to Mitch.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, how do you feel about Vrabel's gambling play calls? Because you think about those gutsy play calls he made, especially across the pond in England. Whenever he went for two on that touchdown, that if he would have just kicked the extra point, it would have been tied. But he went for two. He went for the win. Like, what does that say about Vrabel? What do you think about that?
That's one thing I'm not really good at what he does on the fourth downs and stuff. I mean, the other game the other day, fourth down and 2, and he went for it, and they didn't get it. I don't know if it was the Jacksonville game or the game before that. He gambled and tried to go for it, and he didn't get it again.
It was that Cleveland game, y'all. He set us back when he went for it on that fourth down. But had King Henry got that 1 yard, we probably would have got a whole different mindset in that game against Cleveland.
But you think about that fake punt that they did, or that direct snap to Woodside against the Ravens.
Woo!
That was nervous. That made me nervous when they done that.
I think it was perfect because they just snuck Woodside in there. Like the Ravens didn't even notice he was there.
Mitch.
So well, we also wanted to ask you, man, like what's some of your predictions on the stats of this game against the Lions?
You want to know all the predictions, stats, and everything?
We want to know what you got for this weekend.
Okay, I've got King Henry going 2+ rushing yards, and I got Tannehill throwing for 300-some yards with 3 touchdowns, and I got A.J. Brown eclipsing the 1K yards.
What about Corey Davis, Mitch? Is there any way Corey Davis also goes over 1,000 with AJ? Is there any chance the offensive goes off and throws it a lot?
Not this game. That would just have one of them will just reach the 1,000 mark. Both of them won't get it in this game.
What's your final score for the game, Mitch?
I'm going 38-24. Titans win by 2 touchdowns.
I'm telling you, Mitch, I want to know, do you know how good you got it, man? I see you go live sometime, and you stay across at that stadium. You got a great woman in Ashley. I just want to let you know, you are the great one, but it takes a great woman and a great man to have a great relationship. I want to give a shout-out to Ashley and just let you know, y'all are like the Tennessee Titans power couple to me. Y'all are the homecoming
Absolutely.
king and queen of the Tennessee Titans, and I just wanted to give a shout out.
Thank you so much. I love Ashley to death. She does it. She does a lot for me.
Oh, y'all are my favorite Titans couple. I just want you to know that. And
I have to
Mitch,
say that it's phenomenal having a significant other who takes the interest of your passions and what you love. And I'm lucky enough to have a girlfriend right now who supports my fandom to the team. And uh, the one thing that she asked for Christmas this year was Titans gear to wear whenever we watch the Titans game. So whenever she said that, that just like touched my heart. And yeah, like I said, I love her to death too. So I know how that goes, Mitch. And you're really lucky to have someone like that.
We go to Titans games. She always ends up with something Tennessee Titans. I never walk out of there with nothing. She's always got something when we leave.
dang Mitch, it sounds like you got it made in the shade, man. I mean, that's what else could you want? A woman that loves Titans football, goes to the games with you, and we all love seeing your pictures. You take some of the greatest pictures with some of the greatest fans. You know, how does it feel to be like the number one Titan super fan? I mean, I want to know what it's like to be Mitch T.
I just didn't think I'd ever end up being something like this. It's just amazing. I mean, this is how it is. I wouldn't, growing up, I didn't think I'd ever be nothing like this.
Well, it's your passion. What do you think it is that makes you so passionate about the Tennessee Titans?
Yes, I mean, about my tattoos, I guess. I love my tattoos and the Titans.
Mitch, do you mind showing us some of your favorite tattoos? In particular, is there any way to see the Steve McNair tattoo? I think that's my favorite tattoo that you got. I don't know if it's possible. You may not be.
Well,
You
I ain't got. I'm using my phone for this. I don't have no laptop. I'm gonna buy me a laptop the first of the year.
okay. Can you
I'm
show
using
me
my.
the great one tattoo that my best friend Austin Crump gave you the other day, and some of the tattoos that you might be able to show us? Is there anything you might want to show us that you could? I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I kind of want
Hang on a
to.
second. Let me see. If, I don't. I got my sweatshirt. I don't know if I'm able to get some of the. Hang on a second.
Yeah, you don't got to if you don't want to, but your tattoos are, that's kind of a big deal. And I feel like, you know, if you want to show us, maybe,
Hold on a second. I'm getting ready.
yeah, you take your time, Mitch. I at least want to see the great one. And I want to give a shout out to my best friend, Austin Crump. He's over at Titan Tattoo in downtown Nashville. Anybody that has Titan needs for tattoos, anybody that has, tattoo needs of any sorts, go out there and see my boy Austin. Oh, there it is. Look at that. He did that
Great
freelance.
one.
Woo!
A great one.
That's my boy right there. My best friend did that tattoo right by Nissan Stadium. We're Nashville boys, 615. Oh, I love the Mariota shirt too, Mitch. How'd Mariota do the other night, Mitch?
Do what now? I couldn't understand you.
How'd Mariota do the other night? You told me you were watching that game.
Mariota done great. I mean, he come in there. He hadn't played the whole year and come in there and done great.
I love it, Mitch. What else you got it for us, Mitch? You want to show us anything else on that other arm? You want to show us the greatest, the one that started it all? There it is. Get up close on that.
Oh yeah, man.
Eventually,
Hey,
that
this
thing.
year,
Yeah.
this year you might can get that to 2020 at least, man. It might actually be
gonna
possible, man.
I'm going to get it changed. It's coming. It's going to happen.
Mitch, I love that. I love your McNair and Eddie George tattoo on your heart right there by your, that just shows me your diehard fandom, what the Titans mean to you. You've got the Tennessee Titans Stadium on your back. And as far as I understand it, it's a sacred tattoo because it's placed geometrically the way that the stadium is facing on the earth or something. There's something to that tattoo from what I understand.
Exactly.
I love it, Mitch.
People always ask me, why do you got the Titans upside down? If you look at a football field, you understand why it's upside down.
I got it, Mitch. I love all your tattoos, man.
Mitch, I'm curious. Do you want to meet this Lion super fan, Lion Mane? We got another guest. I don't know if you want to meet him or not. I was thinking maybe we could bring two bulls in the ring. But as of what we're doing, we're trying to be friendly with these fan bases. So if you ever want to go to Detroit, you might have a connection in this guy and vice versa with the Sons of Bud. He's the next guest on the podcast. But I wanted to, know if you wanted to meet him possibly.
I mean, it don't bother me as long as he's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
I think we might bring him in and we might try to see how he's doing and bring him into the podcast. Mitch, what do you want to say to Titan Nation real quick?
I want to say tighten the hell up from the great Mitch T. Perkins. Detroit, y'all going in the mud tomorrow at Nissan Stadium.
You're damn right. Stafford in the mud. What's Simmons going to do tomorrow?
Oh, he's probably going to put him out for the rest of the year when he gets about 2 or 3 sacks on him.
Mitch, what's the king gonna do at the end of the season? Is he gonna get that MVP?
I'm sorry. If Derrick Henry reaches 2,000 yards, just like I think he's going to do it, he should be MVP. They should give him the MVP. I know they usually give it to quarterbacks, but King Henry will deserve the MVP if he gets the 2K.
Mitch, I love it. Mitch, I'm gonna bring in Lion Mane right now. Mitch, you were the best first guest in the history of first guest that's possible. We're going to have this show up tonight, loaded on YouTube. We're going to be able to put it on Twitter. Mitch, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being a guest. We're going to have you back tons of times. And thank you, Ashley, for helping us get the Zoom call set up. I really appreciate you being on with us. I'm going to bring Lion Mane in now. And Mitch, thank you so much, okay?
Love all of y'all. Thank you so much.
I love you too, buddy. Lion Man's coming in. If you want to hang out and say hi, you can. I'm going to do the spotlight now. I'm going to admit him into the room. And Mitch, you have been the best. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Tighten up.
Tighten the hell up, Mitch.
Lion Man.
Yes.
Lion Man, what's up?
We're bringing Lion Man in. This is the first time in history of a fan podcast that a fan base has boldly gone to a place where no one has gone before. Ladies and gentlemen, bringing in, for the first time I've ever met this man, a super fan that I found on Twitter as soon as I looked up Detroit Lions super fans. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy has one of the best names in the history of sports fans' names. Ladies and gentlemen, we got my man, Lion Man, who's getting set up on Zoom right now. And in the meantime, I'm going to kick a little freestyle beatbox beat. Yo, Sons of Bud podcast. What you know about that? Bringing in Lion Man, Detroit fan base, man. I want to learn about y'all. He's connecting to the audio. Oh, I think it's about to happen. Meantime, trying to get this beat slapping. Lion Man, I hear you, bud.
There
Are
you
you
go.
coming through?
There I go.
What's
I'm
up?
here.
Hey, I'm gonna spotlight you. Lion Man, how you feeling?
Hey. I'll give you some bars. Sagging on me, Nashville though. Here I am with my baby D1. We're chilling in this, and we about to have some fun. We in the past. We busting the flows. Silly mother, and that's how it goes. We in this mother, and we will not quit. We in this mother because we will not quit. Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's up?
We are kindred spirits, lions and titans.
Hey, Well, man, where at in Nashville are you staying? Are you right by the stadium?
I'm not gonna tell you where I'm staying at, man. I'm running to the fence
No,
right
I'm
now.
all the way in North Carolina, man. I'm not going to come over there.
Hey, I don't care where you still white.
Hey, no, that's why we're coming together. We're trying to bring these fan bases. We're kindred spirits. Neither one of us have a Super Bowl, guys. That's why I feel like there's a lot going on in these franchises. You know, we both were trying to get that ring, and that's why we're kindred spirits. And you're our first ever alternate fan base super fan guest.
Negro Damas.
God bless you. And we wanna bring the wokeness to the Titan Nation and the Lions Nation. And
Tighten up, baby.
Tighten up and roar up too. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Tell me
man.
what it's like to be a fan. Did you grow up in Michigan?
I'm from Saginaw, Michigan.
That's what's up.
Saginaw, home of Draymond Green, home of Lamar Woodley, Charles Washington, Jason Richardson, Mark Macon, Stevie Wonder, Mary J. Blige. The list go on and on, man. Madonna. No, it's from Bay City, bro. She's from Bay
That's a
City.
lot of, we got a little Music City talent down in Nashville. That's where I'm from. That's kind of where I kind of got my creative beatbox, Southern wild, dirty South talent from as well. So I think there's a lot of kindred souls in Motown and Music City. Neither fan base has ever experienced a Super Bowl. You've experienced some Michigan State glory. I'm right down the street in San Francisco from where Draymond Green plays now. I live in California now.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah. Tell me what it's like to be a long-suffering Lions fan and what it would mean for you to get a Super Bowl.
Oh, suffering.
Hey, we're suffering over here too, but I went to that Super Bowl. We lost by 1 yard, man. Tell me, I mean, I've suffered a long time too.
Hey, I can't tell you what it was like from 34 to 57 because we do own 4 championships for the record. Yeah. Before it was a Super Bowl. So I'm not that old. But as far as the Super Bowl era, it's just management. It's just management, period. We build and we tear down. Every 3 years, we build, we tear down. We got money in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they don't care about no football. They just want to get as much clientele in Ford Field as they possibly can. And I'm fine with that because everybody got to live and everybody got to eat. I'm fine with being a Lions fan. My father, my grandfather, my parents, my aunts, my uncles, all them Lions fans. But it's all like suffering. Yeah.
It's in your blood.
Y'all got to witness some of the most greatest talent that the NFL has ever seen before. And,
ever.
Barry Sanders,
Calvin Johnson.
Megatron. Yeah, absolutely. So how do you deal with that frustration when, they deserve to get that ring? They deserve to get more.
We're here right now. That's how we're dealing with it.
We 5-8 and we in Nashville. Like you said, it's bigger than just. It's bigger than just. I can't do that. I can't.
You think back in like 2000 and I think it was.
Guys, this is the Sons of Bud. You can do whatever the hell you want, bro.
I'm on Sons of Bud. Look, this Sons of Bud.
This is Sons of Bud. Show the ladies up in here the podcast. Bring them in. Say hello. Welcome to Nashville.
Look,
God bless.
Say hello. Look, say hello.
Hi, baby.
Hi. How you doing? God bless you, and thank you for taking care of the Lions fans while they're in town, or whoever's friends and everybody. Everybody's being blessed out there right now.
I am a Lions fan and a Hall of Fame tailgater. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I
God
just
bless
got
you.
out of the shower, so I don't have any blue on.
Okay, well, roar up and make sure that you get a little bit of blue on because we're trying to keep this podcast as PG 13 as we can. I mean, because this is only episode number 2, and we're dropping number 2 right now. If you know what I'm saying.
You serious as hell right now?
Bro, I'm trying to get this thing legitimized. I'm trying to make a new life. And you were mentioning the situation about having to make money and the ownership. What would it mean to you if that old lady sold the team?
I probably wouldn't be a Lions fan. I wouldn't be a Lions fan in no other state. I'm from
not to
Michigan.
move it, but just get a better ownership group. We kind of have the opposite situation in Nashville.
If it was an ownership in the same state, I mean, it's just no different than having a different coach or a different offensive coordinator or a different GM. Like, it wouldn't be no different. Like on some serious shit.
Yeah,
like
since old man William Clay passed away, like, we've been looking for different ownership, like you said, but it's gonna stay in the family no matter what. With Sheila taking charge now that fucking Martha handed it down, we'll see. It's all brand new. Again, it's a whole new ownership, coach, all that shit.
And for the content of what we're doing here, like I said, man, no matter what's going on, I'm piggybacking off of him, but to make a long story short, like no matter what they do, whether they sell the team or whatever, or to somebody else, I mean, the Fords and the Firestones gonna have money in Michigan, period. And at the end of the day, we're gonna be Lions regardless. Now, if they move to California or to Las Vegas, I don't see myself supporting that.
No, it'll never happen.
But as far as changing the dynamics of our organization and what we do, I mean, we've been witnessing that since '57.
Right.
I mean, for the people that's been alive since '57. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you just got to accept it. And you got to deal with the fair weathers and the people that hope and the people that want to bash and clash. But like I said, for average, you had, out of 81 years, you've had 28 coaches. That's 3 years of coach. Like, you can't build a winning organization if every time you build something and you tear it down. Like, you'll never see the blossom of it. So
well, we're witnessing the blossom in Nashville because we got a good owner. This lady takes care of our team. She wants to rebuild the stadium. She looks out for the players. She's part of the reason why we do the podcast because she wants our fan base to get involved.
Right. And y'all come from Houston, right?
We come from Houston.
Okay.
Originally Oilers. We were the Tennessee Oilers. Originally moved to Memphis in 1997.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we were 1 year in Memphis. We spent a year at Vanderbilt Stadium. And in 1999, we become the Titans, go all the way to the Super Bowl, lose by 1 yard.
That's with Eddie George, right?
Eddie George, Steve McNair, Frank Wycheck, Javon Kearse.
Kevin Dyson was 1 yard short, just to make it clear.
Yeah,
Why you skip over the whole Houston Oilers part, though?
Well, we acknowledge it now. I'm a son of Bud. My father's name is Bud. I like to partake in a a bit, and and the owner of the Titans' name is Bud Adams. So
I don't partake in the Bud, but look, when y'all when we get a chance to meet y'all,
sons of Bud, baby, you already know what time it is.
When we get a chance to meet y'all, I
got my blue on. I'm dressed.
That's a true. You are a super fan. I love women that love football, and all I got to say is God bless you.
God bless.
Thank you.
Look, you say God bless you. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Hey man, I love what y'all doing.
Smokey Robinson would say Happy Hanukkah.
Hey, so tell us, when did you first become Lion Mane? Like, when did you start the whole dressing up for the games?
It's been about. This is my fourth year. This is my fourth year. And it just like I said, man, I'm in it for a different. I'm not in it for people.
I like the merch. I like the merch you have. So obviously, you're out there, so people know you. You got the merch line.
But I don't do like everybody else. Like I'm kicking it with y'all. Like I want to bring. Just like you said, you guys want to bring everybody. Like I'm with y'all. Like I felt it. Like I was like, if y'all legit, I want to be with that. Like I don't want to be the one guy like everybody look like. Oh yeah, that's Lion Mane, and then he don't talk to nobody. Like I like the gutter shit. Like I just like real shit. And I hate to say it like that, but I want to be the person that helps everybody from every angle. You know what I mean?
This is so cool because you're like a kindred spirit. I found you. I look up Detroit Lions super fan. You pop up, and you're our first concept guest for an alternative fan base super fan, so that we can get to know more about your team. I want to know about this team. We got to talk about this game coming up because we could talk forever. But what's going to happen tomorrow, and what's it like having to worry about Derrick Henry as an opposing fan base? I just wanted to know that.
Tomorrow, like I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really gonna be honest with you. Between November and December, I don't travel for the Lions because we don't, and I'm gonna walk away so I can actually hear you guys too. And then I apologize to all the people that heard me curse or anything. So I'm just apologize to everybody. But on the same note, I was trying to get everybody in the house a little visual of what we're doing. But as far as tomorrow, I don't have no expectations. I hope we win. I wish we can win the next 3 games straight, get in the playoffs, be 8-8 by some odd reason. But at the same time, I don't have no expectations for tomorrow. I'm that's the optimism. I'm that fan that's like, I'm still gonna be a Lion no matter what they do. If they go 0-16 or 0-18, and if that's ever possible, like I'm just not. I don't have no. I'm having a good time in Nashville. My folks from Nashville. My mom's from Nashville. I got a lot of ties down here in Tennessee, and I'm just enjoying myself. So as far as the game wise, if they win, they win. If they don't, I'm still having a good time with Titan people. I got a lot of super fan friends that's the Titans. Like I said, I got family members that love the Titans. I'm just and I'm enjoying the podcast. I'm enjoying the fellowship. Um, that's what it means for me right now. Like that's my true answer. Like I don't expect nothing from the game tomorrow. Like I said, I want them to win the next 3 straight. I really want us to be better than Minnesota. That's my
That's
answer.
what it's all about now, huh? Just being better than your neighbor, huh?
Yeah,
Showing them up a little.
I just want to be, and even though Kirk Cousins from Michigan State, I'm a alum of Michigan State. I still root for Kirk, but like at the end of the day, I want us to be better than Minnesota. That's it. Period. I want us to be better.
I've got family in Michigan. It's kind of like a reverse situation. I just feel like there's so many parallels, and I'm with you. I like the raw shit too. That's why I saw you. I saw you rapping, and when you were coming in, I had to kick a little beatbox.
And I want to rap. I want to rap with y'all, but they don't be on beat in there and stuff, man. So like I had to come in another room. Like I had to come and kick it with y'all. Like I got to give y'all all me. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to connect with you because if we ever want to go to Detroit now, I want to. That's what I'm saying. That's what this podcast is. That's why.
Y'all, and I don't offer a lot of people in my crib, but like y'all ain't got to pay for nothing. Just show up.
I live in the Bay. I live in San Francisco. It's the same thing to you if you ever come out and see the Niners. I might move back to Nashville, but yeah.
I did. Yeah, I mean, no matter where we go, whether we're in California, whether we're in North Dakota, and we link up, like my money is your money. I don't expect your money to be my money, but like just kick it. We kicking it. We having a good time. Like I feel like y'all energy is good. Like I said, like I told y'all the other day, like I don't know where I'm gonna be at 3:00. But I made sure I kept myself at a tone to where I can get on here and just chop it up with y'all. You know what I mean? Cause y'all reached out to me, so I gotta give you my best.
Yeah.
I gotta give you my best. You know what I mean? And that's why I said I walked out the room. I gotta give you me, y'all. This is for y'all. Like I want to do it to boost y'all. Like everything that I'm doing right now is to help y'all. I don't need y'all to say, "Hey, Lion Man was on here. Like he helped us out." Like no, like I want everybody. Like y'all need to turn in the Sons of Bud. Like period. Point blank. Whether if you got a Titans jersey on or a Falcons jersey on, like you need to tune in the Sons of Bud. Period.
That's what it is. We can cover NFL topics too, and we can talk about anything we want. We're just passionate fans that love the NFL.
And I love that shit, man. I love it.
So I have one more question for you.
What's that?
So besides Swift, tomorrow's game, besides Swift, who's one offensive player that the Titans should look out for, and also who's one defensive player that our offense should look for?
I'm gonna tell you like this, with our offense being up and down like it has been with injuries this year, and then with the changeover of coaching within the last 2 weeks. If I was to say, I mean, you got to look out for number 9 regardless. If he's on the field, you got to look out for number 9.
Heard that he's playing tomorrow.
But I mean, like I said, at any given Sunday, if 9 is out there, that's the only person that you should be worried about. Like, no, AP, I love AP, I love Swift, I love Galladay, Marvin Jones, like I love them. But like at the end of the day, the only warrior we really have on offense is Matthew Stafford at this point. I that's the only guy that I see that gives it all he got. Injuries, all that. And then with Ragnar being out, our center is like 9. You just got to worry about 9. On defense, it's between Jamie Collins and
the pass rush guy, right?
Jamie Collins is our linebacker. It's between him and I don't know if Everson Griffin is playing tomorrow. It would be a combination between Jamie Collins, Everson Griffin, and Trey Flowers. If Trey is out there with Everson Griffin, y'all got a problem. But I
Who's
don't
the
know.
guy that got a few sacks on the line? He's got like 7 sacks. I believe his name's hard to pronounce. That's the guy I was kind of wondering about. I haven't got to watch him. Yes.
Pennicini? Yeah,
Well,
from Ohio. Yeah, he's good, but at the same time, like he's still young. I think you would worry about Jamie Collins more if Everson Griffin is out there, because Everson Griffin gives us the pressure that we need on defense. Like we haven't had pressure like that since Sue. What Everson Griffin does, but they can put him with the COVID, and we don't even know if he's playing. We don't. I think it's a game time decision for him tomorrow. But what we got to worry about is containing Henry, and we horrible at defending the run. Yeah, we horrible.
the Titans have a weird luck and energy and karma. Sometimes you think because a team is weak in a certain dimension that Henry's going to go off, and all of a sudden y'all will play well. And now you're mentioning the centers out, and I'm thinking, oh, Jeffrey Simmons is just going to eat all day. But that's not usually how the universe works with us. We have some weird luck, and I'm sure you can relate.
Man, COVID-19 been some bull. Like they got a cure for COVID in 3 months, but AIDS been around for like 20 years. They still haven't found a cure for AIDS.
I know one person that might be healed, but his name's he's actually played at Michigan State too.
I want to say Cochran. No,
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson, yeah.
Man, gone.
No, I'm just saying, God bless him. I'm just glad he's still with us. When he got AIDS when I was a kid, I started crying, dude. I didn't know how to take that shit.
I love Magic, man. But like I said, at the end of the day, money is a major issue for a lot of things. If you got the money, you can do whatever you want to do. So, whatever, however he kept himself up and whatever, I know it's got a lot to do with money and a lot of faith.
Which is what the coronavirus has a lot to do with too, probably. We don't know.
Like we around here walking around with no mask. Like, people walking around here with towels.
I saw that. In California, we're all masked up, man. It's unbelievable. We're all we're well-behaved little drones. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. And like I said, man, like, y'all keep doing this, man. I'll push for y'all all day, man. I love this, what y'all doing. This the gutter. This what people need to see. And I want to give y'all a big shout out right now, just in general. Just like, I love this right here. Like, if I didn't feel it was gutter like this, I probably wouldn't do it. I don't like doing all that pretty boy shit. Like, I like the gutter stuff. I'm with you. I'm not with the frat boy shit either, man. You feel me? That's
like, I'm ready for you to beatbox so I can see if I can catch a beat one day. You know what I'm talking about?
I can kick one right now, anytime you want to.
That KRS-One was, that was dope. Not off the football subject, because I know y'all probably want to keep the topic, but that was dope. I was amazed by that, man. That was what's up.
That's the highlight of my musical career. For those that don't know, I do human beatboxing, and there's a video on me on YouTube with KRS-One, and it's hard to find because my beatbox name is so crazy. It's Syzygy, SYZYGY. If you look that word up with KRS-One, you'll see what we're talking about.
Man, that was dope, man.
He's my favorite rapper of all time, too. And,
really?
Well, yeah. I mean, because my name's Chris, too. My name's Christopher. So there's a lot of kindred stuff going on with him and me. And the fact that I got to meet him and I just hopped up on stage randomly with him and he let me grab the mic with him, like, that wasn't even predicted or scripted.
He was like, pushing for you. You could see he was like, wait a minute.
He called me the best. I'm like, no, you're the best. He's like, no, you're the best. And I'm like, no, you're the best. I'm like, my beat sounds good, but I want to hear you freestyle. And he's like, oh shit. He's like, okay, yeah. And that's like, people are just gonna have to look up. Thank you so much. You're dope, man. That's why you're our first.
We dope together, man. We dope together.
And one day we're going to be in Nashville. We're going to have the setup, the DJ booth. I'm going to beatbox. The guy that was on just before you, Mitch T. Firkins, you're going to learn about him. He's a wild-ass fan. We'll have him, you out there. Once this COVID vaccine and everything is over, hopefully we'll all unite in NFL glory.
Oh, yeah. You giving them the other side of me. And that's cool. I don't mind it. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm here to help people. Like, that's what Lion Mane is all about. It's about what of course what I do with my merchandise and all that stuff, man. I donate 25% of my merchandise to the National Cancer Society of Michigan. I lost a couple of family members to diabetes and cancer that was close to me, and I worked in the hospital before, and that's just what I'm doing, man. Like I don't need no money, I don't need no fame, I don't need none of that, man. Like I'm authentic. You can't get another one of me. I'm the best out here. That's how I feel. Like I'm the best out here. Like I'm not here to be on the TV. I'm not trying to be on everybody's podcast. Like I'm not trying to say 313-989-615. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to help people. Like I'm trying to give people the exposure that be like, yo, bro, you went to Nashville. What was that like? And they be like, oh, well, you talked to Steve and Sons of Buds and all that. Like I want them to like, man, what was that like? I want to give people like the opportunity to understand like it's so much more out here in life than just and sports brings us together. True enough, but it like besides the nakedness and the towels and the smoking and the drink, like it's still some motives out here. Like it's still people out here that's trying to make plans for people. You know, like you can enjoy life and do whatever you want to do. You can make all the money you can work at a gym or you can work for a car wash. But get out here and explore this because once your eyes close for eternity, you don't know what the second part about. Just enjoy this shit right now while you can and try to help as many people as you can that's willing to be helped. And that's what I'm about. So when y'all reached out to me, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to give y'all the real stuff. Like it don't have to be the hood or the suburbs or the people on the hill.
But it can though. It can be all that. That's what we need to
We
do.
just
We
want
know
you
we
to
gotta
be
open up
yourself.
these
Yeah.
dialogues.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to learn about what a Lions fan is like the real one. Cause
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely not like any other Lion fan because every other Lion fan is like they probably don't even like me. Because they be like, well, he's not rational or he's not real because he don't care about I care about the organization, but at the end of the day, I control what I can control. At the end of the day, I control me. I get up. My motto every day is I get up today and make today better than yesterday. I control what I can control. I can control what Sheila Ford Hampton do. I can control what Martha Ford did. I can't control what William Clay Ford did. I can't control that. I can't control what Stafford do on Sundays, Saturdays.
he accidentally got muted. There we go.
Today, I'm gonna represent my squad. Like you can't control what Tannehill is y'all coach. I mean y'all quarterback.
Yes.
Tannehill.
Yes.
Yeah. And Henry, y'all can't control how many yards Henry run tomorrow or next week. Y'all can't control that. But at the end of the day, you're gonna wear that 23, that Sons of the Bud, and you're gonna represent the Titans, whether you're in Cali, or whether you're in Carolina, whether you're in Michigan, or whether you're in Atlanta or Florida. Like that's just what it is. And some people can't understand that. Like you can't be this way. You can't like you said. We trying to bring them together. Like you can't bring people together when you got people like, oh, you can't hug him because he got a Titans jersey on, or you can't hug him because he got a Steelers jersey on. Like, wait, like how many games they win or how many games they lose? You don't have no. You've never been a GM. You've never been a coach. You've never been a football player at a professional level. Like how you can judge somebody by looking at them just because of what kind of jersey they got on. So that's the real that I'm trying to give people. Like I'm trying to give my people black, white, Hispanic, purple, yellow. Like it's so much more out here if you get out here and you can fellowship with people, understand people, and you can network with people and make things grow. Like we're gonna make Sons of Bud the biggest thing in the world. We're gonna make it big from Cali to Carolina, from Carolina to Michigan, to Canada, to Europe, to China. Let's go. How big you want to go? Let's go.
Let's go viral, baby. That's what we want. I mean, we want to blow up the hemisphere because the world deserves better. We've been going through so much bullshit, and
we're gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Yeah, it's already happening. It's manifesting. You're part of my manifestation, and vice versa. Like it is a collective, consciousness, man. This third eye shit is for real.
Hey, man, I'm just a vessel, man. That's how I look at it. Like,
Glory be to God. This game brings us together, though. The people that want to use this game as a divisive tool to separate humans, they don't realize like the human connection that this game brought us together. It brought us three together.
Yeah, and I'm sorry if I hope I talk everybody ear off, man.
No, man.
I feel that shit. I be feeling that shit, man.
we
I'm
we
there
we
with
really
you.
appreciate you taking your time and investing your time and coming to talk to us. I was
Man,
talking to you earlier, and you flew in from Michigan and to Nashville, and I think you said you haven't even gotten any sleep.
no, I haven't. I'm tired as hell. But like this was important to me because, like I said, y'all important to me. Y'all
Thanks,
important. Like I
man.
said,
Thanks. It really means a lot.
if y'all was on some BS, like I told you, if y'all on some BS, like I don't want to do it because I get a lot of people that always want to talk or always want to say, hey, look, man, we see your fandom, and then they could probably put me down a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that to me because I'm thinking I'm being generous to you, and then some people you gonna spit on my name, you gonna piss on my name.
Man, I
It's some
want to
people
blow your
out here.
name up, Lion Man. You called to me on Twitter. You're the first. You're the only Detroit Lions super fan that popped up on Twitter. There's a reason why God brought us together, man. I'm
Yeah. Oh
telling you.
yeah. No dope. Yeah, that's dope, man. Like I said, man. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to make sure everybody understand what we do. Like everybody not gonna understand it. So like it's gonna take us three, a couple. I think you said Mike or Mitch. It's gonna take him. It's gonna take a whole lot of Titans. It's gonna take a whole bunch of Lions to understand what we doing, man. It's gonna take people to be humble, to embrace and enjoy this camaraderie, this fellowship. Like it's more than just the sport. Like it's so much knowledge you can gain off of people from different areas. There's so many people that can probably help you and help me in different areas, especially if we want to grow. We can't grow if we just single each other out. Like we got to grow together. Like that's how we become strong. Whether we, like I said, whether we lions or whether we Titans, like we can't grow strong if we just by ourselves. Like a tree can get big, yeah. It's gonna take time, but together we stronger together. Period. And that's just life. And people got to get different narratives of life, and that's the problem we have with a lot of the fans. Like it's people like y'all that makes it special for me. It makes it special for me at 42 years old to be like, man, I can't believe I'm still dressing up like Chewbacca, as they call me. They call me Chewbacca. What else they call Teen Wolf? I'm Teen Wolf.
I think your message is gonna resonate throughout the World Wide Web of how we as football fans don't have to like fight with each other over the game. We can all unite together, and it's just
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
brand new thing that just blew up in my head. But my buddy was
yeah,
saying, you need to rile up these other fan bases
yeah.
and talk to them and learn about what it's like to go to your stadium in Detroit and what it's
Oh
like to be at
man.
the tailgate game and
Yeah,
what it's like, what your cities are like and stuff like that. And
yeah,
like
yeah.
the hardworking people that you have up there, it's similar down in Tennessee. People
Mhm.
work really hard, and I think that's why we have me and you are a humble fan base people
Yeah,
because we come from those communities.
yeah, yeah. Exactly right. Exactly right. Like I was telling one of my homeboys, he's a San Diego, well, not San Diego Chargers, but LA Chargers, and
Yeah,
he went to Oakland this weekend. He was like, bro, they terrible here in Vegas. I was like, man, have you ever walked through the black hole by yourself? If anybody, I like, bro, I
I
walked through the,
have,
I
I
got,
have too.
man, 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 man.
It's
I
beautiful.
said,
It's something like out of a scene out of an apocalyptic movie.
oh
When you're
my
walking
God.
through that stadium, they're looking at you like everybody. They're
Oh,
fucking with you though. They're not really wanting to
yeah,
hurt you,
yeah,
but they're
yeah,
wanting
yeah.
to make you think they
Been
might make you
all I
feel
was,
intimidated.
yeah, all I heard was puta. Like I was like, man, these people calling me a puta. Like I want to fight everybody, but I would lose by myself. You know what I mean? But it
Some of
just,
them are laughing though because they know it's funny. That shit's
yeah, they know,
hilarious
yeah,
messing
yeah.
with people, but
But
they do it in a messed up way.
yeah, and the respect that I got because I did it by myself. Like I didn't, like I told everybody that was with me, I was like, I'm walking through here by myself. Like I just got to do it. Like I didn't even care what the consequences was, and I wasn't trying to walk through there with my chest out. But I'm just saying, like hypothetically speaking, like it's just a lot of places you can go, like Indianapolis. That was one bad experience. San Francisco was a bad experience for
That's
myself
that's my
personally.
city. I live. What happened in San Francisco? I'm sorry.
Oh man, I had to put my back against the wall in San Francisco. Um,
Never mind.
What,
Let's
what?
move on. Let's go. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I had to put my back
Hey,
against
you
the
come
wall.
back and I work for Marriott. I'll take care of you next time.
Hey man,
Like gold
no matter,
treatment.
no
You're gonna
matter.
have a bottle of
Look,
wine waiting on you when you
I'm
get to
in
the room.
I'm in Tent City. Like what? I'm in Tent City. Like I'm packed up in Tent City, man. Like it don't matter where I'm at, man. That's the beauty of me, And I know that. I know God gave me the best personality. I could deal with everything, man. So like I mean I appreciate it. If you got it, cool, I'm with it. But like at the end of the day, like I could sleep under a rock and we can get it in and we still can ball out. Like you ain't gotta let everybody know what you're doing, but everybody ain't gonna believe the testimony until you show them. You know what I mean? They gotta see. That's why I said we the underground. Like we give them everything that everybody don't see. Like we ain't gonna give them the glitz and the glamour and the glitter. Like we ain't gotta give them that. We can give them everything like the people don't see. Like I said, like I was surprised I was cussing because I normally don't curse. But it's like man, forget it right now. I'm sleepy.
We're
Like,
living in a different reality now. Like I'm sick of the square ass radio shit where you turn on, you gotta listen to this one dude every day, and you don't even really like him, but because he's on this frequency, you gotta tune into this. Hey, we're listening to this guy. I'm so sick of that shit, man.
Yeah.
That's why you can cuss. You
Yeah,
can
but
you
I,
can
but
show
I
that
be,
you.
man.
but I'm gonna be honest with you. I be thinking about the kids too as well.
Oh yeah.
That's what I be thinking about. Like more than anything, like I can care less about the adults, as far as how they perceive me, because I'm me at the end of the day. I work for General Motors. I make my money. I travel the way I want to travel. But I think about the kids. That's why I mean it's a lot of things. That's why it's like, man, I might be slapped when y'all come do this podcast. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and be holding a bottle up on the camera. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like you wanted to see some footage. I was like, man, ain't no telling what you might see in the house. I mean, it might be good for somebody else, but that ain't what I want to portray. At the end of the day, I want to make sure people understand it's so much outside of the box. You just gotta get outside of the box. Like you can't look at somebody because they black. You can't look at somebody because they white and they may have a certain particular color or jersey or how they dress or how they walk or how they talk. Like you got to accept people for how they are because that's just people. You don't have to deal with it, but you got to accept it. Like I got to accept certain bull crap from people on a regular basis. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Yeah. So,
I 1,000,000% relate to what you're saying, and it's strange for me being in my situation because I see a lot of the shit, and
right.
I'm always able to call people on it, and I want to be a good person. But at the same time, there's always obstacles, and I don't believe anyone's perfect. Nobody walks that perfect line of not being able to judge. But we do have to do a better job of allowing people to show us who they are rather than trying to think of someone who it is. Create an open dialogue, be open-minded, and try to come with a somewhat of a spiritual mindset when you're approaching people instead of just being like a vulture. I see so many people hawking, taking everything for themselves. We need more of a collective consciousness and a way to be good to everyone. Make sure everyone eats. Make sure everyone has something to drink. Look out for your neighbor, like everyone around you.
It's gonna take more people like you guys to develop that though. Especially with the times right now, like we already back to recycling racism and all that other stuff. Like we in a turmoil with a pandemic, and then we got different issues with president. It's gonna take people like you guys, people like myself, to keep educating people. Like we can't persuade everybody. We can't make everybody win. People got to want to win for themselves.
The people need to speak up. The media uses it to their advantage. Our political parties use it for their own purposes and intentions, and it's frustrating that so many people buy into it and thrive off it and project it because we're all people, we're all human beings, and it doesn't matter if you're black, white, polka dotted, striped, educated, not educated. I mean, all it is about, like I raise my children, is what is in your heart. There are good hearts and there are bad hearts, period. End of story.
Amen.
There's good people and bad people. And it has nothing to do with race or gender or religious belief, nothing. It's just good hearts and bad hearts. Good, good and bad. And
That's what we
it's
want to do. The Sons of
heartbreaking.
Bud just the Sons of Bud just want to bring everybody together and just make everybody feel loved. Like, that's all that we're trying to do. We don't care what your political affiliation or anything is, man. We just love everybody, and we just want everybody to share the love. That's it.
Well,
And
then
one more kindred connection, though, our quarterbacks are two of the people that do speak up. You were saying speak up, and I think Matt Stafford and Ryan Tannehill are two of the only quarterbacks in the NFL that I know that put their voice out there and actually made a stand against systemic racism Stafford in particular, he had an incident in Georgia where he wasn't allowed to practice because he went out there on the field with his wide receivers, and some old man was like, "You guys can't practice out here." And then I think a week earlier he was practicing with Amendola, and they never said anything.
Right. Yeah, but when he went out with the black folks, like, you can't do that.
And that shit's real. People want to say that doesn't exist. There are people that will tell you to your face that is identity politics or something. But we got to acknowledge that there are weird things that happen. And speak the hell up.
Right. I mean, but like I said, it's gonna take more than just us. Like, we got to keep trying to bring people together to do this. You know, like, people got to be on board for it, and everybody not accepting, what we doing, what you doing. They not accepting. Like, well, okay, Sons of Bud, what is that? Like, we got to keep pulling people in, and it's gonna take a lot of effort. Like I said, especially now, because the racism and all that stuff is repeating itself.
Yeah.
History is repeating itself again.
And it's sad. I never thought in my lifetime that I thought we were bettering ourselves as generations grew, and instead we've gone backwards. We have literally gone backwards in time. I feel like we've lost 30 years of growth and change. And it's so disheartening, and it's so sad to see our nation being pulled apart like this.
But there's a third wave of people like us that get it, and like, we can do so much more good than the ones that are trying to divide us. It's us that have to unite the people that display the ignorance. Unfortunately, it's just, you have to be the person to unite and reach the hand out and try to pull people together. And that's what you're telling me we have to do.
Yeah, and people got to be embracive of somebody being different. That's the problem.
And people need to stand up and not be manipulated. Don't let yourselves be manipulated. Stand up and say no and make it stop. If enough people stand up and say stop, then maybe together we can make it stop.
Let your conscience be your guide to success. Jiminy Cricket, you hear that little voice in your head tell you what's right and wrong, right?
Jiminy Cricket. But as far as everything else, man, we just got to continue to do what we're doing, and maybe people will feed off our energy. You like I said, it's certain things you can't first force religion. You can't force politics on people. You can't force people to believe in the Lions or the Titans. You just got the narrative of what you're doing is that's the best thing right now. That's it.
Absolutely.
Like, you just got to keep going forward. Like, how many people get left behind? All right, that's fine. That's fine. You just get
and
left
not every
behind.
episode is going to be as good as this episode. This was just God putting us together.
There's only two. Man.
Number
we still got 20,000 more to go, baby.
That's the goal. And when we look back at number one, we're gonna be laughing someday. Hopefully, like, God, can you believe that shit? Like, what the hell was that? But this one has been amazing, though. Like,
it's this epic, not because of me as well as you guys learning from something from outside the box. Like, y'all actually, you said it. You said, I want to do something. You guys wanted to do something different. You reached out to somebody that was willing to cooperate, that was different, compared to somebody who was like, F this and F that, and F the Titans, and the Titans ain't this and this and that. And like, you actually, and like you said, it was God. You got somebody that was more reasonable and in a fan base.
Can I make a comment on that? The one thing that's great about our group, and I'm going to reference our Tailgating Hall of Fame, is that, and just like the song that we sing, off the field, our bond is true. We're all friends. We all love each other.
Right.
We're all here for the same passion. We want to live life. We love football, and we want to celebrate each other, and we have fun picking on each other. You know, I have walked in the cities, you know, unfortunately, I'm not going to name them, but I've been in cities, you know, all in my Lions gear, and just horrible things being screamed at me. I got pushed off a bus in one city, and I thought, why do you have to have hate? Why can't this all be fun? Fun competition, you know, fun banter back and forth. We razz each other. We travel around to different cities every season, and it's wonderful the friends we make, and people have homes. Like, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. If you need somebody, we're here for you.
Right.
Any place you go in the United States, we've got somebody that's got our back, and we've got theirs, and it's just a bond that is beautiful and wonderful. And I mean,
We need fans like that all over the country, and
Yes.
that's what we want. We want you to be able to go to any city, wear any jersey you want, and feel safe.
Yes.
And feel, you know, embraced, because we all want the same thing. We all just want a Super Bowl. There's only one fan base at the end of the season that's happy.
Yeah, and then besides the Super Bowl, as for me speaking, like of course I would love the Detroit Lions to win the Super Bowl, but at the end of the day, the Super Bowl is us doing what we doing. You know, that's bigger than the Super Bowl. What we doing right now, because like I said, man, they put me in the pine box, man. Like this is like you said, we gonna look back at this and be like, man, episode 2, we was chopping it up with Lion Man, and then we chopping up with Susan, and then like. That's the memories with, like, man, that's better than a goddamn Super Bowl. I mean, hypothetically speaking, when it comes to fellowship, you know, like
it's the journey to that ring.
Right. It's like, man, you know what? If I go to Michigan, I could pull up in Saginaw and Lion Man got me. Or I could pull up in Detroit and be straight. Like that's the beauty. Oh, I pull up in
Sue's got you.
If I pull up in San Francisco, or I pull up in Oakland, or if I pull up in
got
Charlotte, you know, it's like,
Yep.
yeah, I got my dog. My dog coming in.
I got you too, man. I got you too. You come to
Right, I already know, Steve. Like I said, it's another group. If y'all don't follow, I think it's ESG. I want to say on Instagram, Elite Super Fan Group. I want to say that's what it is, or Super Fans Against Bullying. I'll have to copy that. But they really into that too, man. If y'all have, I want to say it's ESG or it's ESF. And one of the primary people from there, that group is from here.
Yeah.
And she's from here. Mm-hmm. And she's a Buffalo Bills fan.
Yes.
And I can't think of her name right now.
I
want to say it's Tiffany. But anyway, long story short, like, this is better than the Super Bowl for me. Like, I would love for the Lions to win it in my eyesight, in my life. But like I said, at the end of the day, when they put me in the pine box, like, I'm gonna remember these moments, like how we going beyond football, we going on reality, we going on life, like we trying to educate everybody that don't get the opportunities to do what we doing right here. Like, everybody not gonna sit on here and speak properly or talk clear enough so somebody can understand. Like, hey man, you know what? You like what my man Mershon said. You put your chickens together. You can do a lot of stuff. Just put your chickens up. Like, you can go to Tennessee, you can go to San Francisco, but make sure you take care of you. Yeah. Take care of you. Represent what you represent, but take care of you. Enjoy life. And that's what y'all doing.
Build stuff. You know,
just like, look, like y'all got construction in Tennessee forever. I see a building behind you that's still being built.
That's the jail back there. They got the prison back there, man.
That's the jail.
Right across the street, man. I don't know why they did that, but anyway.
You want me to go on the balcony so you can see your city?
Go ahead. You can do it, man. This podcast is free range, baby. You can.
Yeah, they look. He said, "Am I still on it?"
Does he have a? Is that a Night Train Lane jersey?
No, hold on. You know,
get up.
Okay, that's you right there.
Dubonic.
We're gonna have to get Dubonic on the podcast one day next year, though. Whenever we play y'all again, we got to bring y'all back. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And I want you to start a podcast, Line Man. It's easy.
I tried. You know, it's funny because I am in the works of doing that.
Just get you a headset, and that's all you need. I think.
I used to do radio when I was at Michigan State, man, and I stopped. and I started selling drugs, and I started being a bad guy.
It happens, you know.
Damn.
You gotta
But
make
look,
ends meet somehow, man.
check
We
this
got
out,
you
man.
we got you on the workout right now, doing them
Oh my
that
God!
cardio.
Look at this view.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at this view.
She's pretty.
She
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
Look at
I
that.
see
nice,
Dolly
man.
Parton out there somewhere.
Man, if you see Dolly Parton, I want to see them yitties.
The music did it.
I want
Oh
to see
Lord,
them yitties.
they were at the
Yeah,
stadium
they like
a couple
that,
of weeks ago. Both of
Man,
them, all
man,
three of them.
all three.
Dolly
But, man,
and Lord have mercy.
Man, this what we do, man. Like, this what you live for right here. You just be out on top of the roof.
Music
This is-
City. We want you to have a good time. That's the only
I'm-
problem. It's too fun in Nashville. They always
But
fill
I
up
got
the
to-
stadium with alternative fan bases.
Like I told you, man, my family from here. My mother was born and raised here. I would have brung her with me if she wouldn't have been like, you know that COVID. You better
Yeah.
wear your mask.
Well, I'm
I
glad
got
you
the
get to go
mask
see
up.
her and
Look.
spend some time with her, man.
Yeah, that's
No,
sick,
she
man.
back in Michigan. She back in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but she's from here.
Hmm.
But my aunts and my uncles are still here. And I was gonna bring her with me, but she like, I ain't going nowhere with that COVID.
Right.
My mama's 70 years old. She's like,
How
I
long
ain't
does
gonna-
it take you to drive down there, Lyman?
From Saginaw it takes, I want to say 11 hours, but the flight is an hour.
You got any favorite restaurants in Nashville that you like to hit up?
Yep, BB King, but they closed in March.
Lord have mercy.
Oh man.
Yeah, they closed in March. Man, I was disappointed like a mug. I was like, man, y'all closed to March? And I don't even, and look, and I'm not the meat eating type of guy. But I wanted some BB Kings, and they was like, yep, they closed. So
Oh,
I haven't
man.
ate since I've been here yet. I've been on the liquid diet.
Well, that's good. You're trying to,
Look, construction. That's gonna be the same construction when I come back next year. Still right there.
that, and they're right over by the stadium. They just announced they're going to build up that east wing and try to get us a Super Bowl in Nashville eventually. They're going to renovate the stadium.
I'm mad that y'all not here.
I'm mad too, man. I'm thinking about moving back because of this pandemic. And if they well, I'm not going to say it on the podcast because I don't want my dad to be getting on to me. There's some laws that need to change. As soon as those laws change, I'll be heading home. You know, I just want to make sure I don't want to get in trouble back home.
Right on. Tell your dad I
If you know
said
what I
what's up, man. Hey man,
He's-
make sure you guys tell your family Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, straight up from Michigan, man, from the mid, man,
Same,
from me.
Yeah, same to you. Same to
Same
you.
to
Yeah, I
you,
mean,
Lion
hey
Man.
man, y'all, hey man, I'm gonna flow with y'all for a long time, man. I'm gonna flow with
Yeah.
y'all till they put me in the pine box, man. I'm messing with y'all, man. Y'all some, my heart is pumping golden for y'all, man. And it's big ups for y'all, man. Y'all gonna make some things happen. Like it's
I
a lot of people.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no, that's sincere. That's sincere. Like I feel like it's not a lot of people that I collaborate with, and it's a lot of people that I don't. Like I said, I don't have to have a spotlight. I'm gonna get it regardless, because when you stay humble and you doing what you're supposed to do, it's just gonna come natural. And you don't have to get a pat on the back for it, man. When it's real, because when it's real, like none of that matters. Like none of this matters. The message is more important than anything to me. The message, like I said, like people understanding what we doing and how we do it. That's more important to me than me dressing up in a costume, me getting on TV, me getting on a Globotron, like me being a new, like that don't matter to me. People getting the message, that's what matters. And that's why I do it. Like I'll shed tears for what I'm doing right now. You know, I want every race. I want every person, old, young. I want everybody to experience it. If it got to come through my eyes, you know what I'm talking about? Like I give them everything that I got to give for people to feel like they got a chance to breathe, to get a chance to live, a chance to come out here on the balcony and in the rain. Look at the mountains.
If you need to shed those tears, you know, that's just the angels
Oh, man.
revealing
That's-
layers
that's-
of your soul,
hey,
baby, just letting it out.
Hey, I'm shedding them right now because it's like I know where I come from. I know the adversity.
You've
I had
made
to
it,
deal with.
man. You've made it.
No,
and
you see that up there? Look,
Yeah,
I'ma
okay.
tell you that
one
it-
day.
we don't know how far that can go. Like I ain't
Yeah,
up there
Okay.
yet.
exactly.
Like it go way further than what we see.
It sure
Sky's
Like I
the limit,
ain't,
does.
man. Sky's the
yeah,
limit.
I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet, bro. Like I want to be tall as this building right here. I want to be tall as that construction.
Hmm.
Like I want to keep getting knowledge from
I
people
want to
like
see
you.
the hidden colors that you can't see
Bro.
when you're here. You know.
Man, come on, man. Preach to them, man. Like
Man.
we want something bigger than what we doing, but we also got to stay in place for what we trying to do and the people that we trying to educate.
We
At the
gotta
end of
better
the day,
ourselves and work hard on
yeah,
our
yeah.
characters and our own dimensions and our own
Come
flaws.
on,
You're inspiring me so much right
man.
now to
You
work on
get me so,
myself and become
you
an
get
even
me
better
so hyped.
man.
I'm getting
Yes.
so hyped right
Oh,
now,
you
bro.
make it
Like I said,
roar up,
it's
tighten up.
tight,
Yeah,
man.
buddy.
Forget all. Hey, at the end of the day, let's get this money.
Yeah.
Let's keep improving our families. Let's keep educating our families. Let's keep telling them how to live, how to breathe.
Let's get healthy too. I work out
Let's
every
get
day. I do my push-ups, my planks, my sit-ups, my
Come on,
my
man.
my my.
Look at them out there on the soccer field, bro. It's
Yeah,
raining.
that's the
It's
best time to practice too.
man. Come on, man. Let's go hard in the paint, man. Cause like I said, it's on us. We the example for everybody else. Cause everybody else ain't doing what we doing.
We're leading the pack,
Come
man.
on, let's
Because
lead then. Let's
you
lead.
know,
We don't need no pat on the back. Let's just keep moving forward.
I love it when leaders work hard, though. You know, that's the greatest attribute
We
of a
gon'
great leader.
we
Someone that actually get in there and grind with you and put the gloves on, and
we gonna grind regardless. Period. Look what we doing now.
it's just the tip of the iceberg too. And the iceberg's sticking out of the water. There's so much more to the structure, though. You know, people don't
Man,
see it right now. We're
man.
gonna make
And
it
that's
happen.
and that's what we gonna give them. We gonna give them what they don't see.
I'm
That's why I
telling
said
you.
we the underground. We gonna give them. We ain't gonna give them the glitz and the glitter. We gonna give them the construction. We gonna
That's
give them
right.
like it's still getting built. It's still getting done. Like if you want to stand tall, you got to keep building. You got to keep adding on to that.
This is the lava.
Come on, man. Like, look, man, y'all can call me anytime. Like, y'all help me out. Y'all making me better. I'm learning from y'all. Like, it ain't about, like I said, man, it ain't about me. And it's the message. It's the message. We got to keep giving these people messages. Because everybody can see it, but don't know how to get to it. Like, we can see them playing soccer, but how many of them is going pro? Like, we can videotape that all day, but who the one that's going to stand out?
Well, and also, you didn't exist until I reached out into that reality. You got to manifest these things, man. Like,
Man.
I didn't know who Lion Mane was until I realized we're doing a podcast and we're playing the Lions. And like I told you, my best friend popped this idea in my head, and then it exploded. Like, I want to learn about somebody else's fan base. I know about my Titans. I know about all these guys.
And I ain't even talked about the Lions.
We did. We touched on them a little bit. You gave me a great glimpse into what it's like to be a person from Michigan who loves his team and loves his state and loves his city that he grew up in. Someone that works hard, has a good life, lives a good life, and wants to treat others good and wants to spread the good vibe and the gospel of being a good man.
And I want everybody to eat. And like what
Me
he
too.
say, what everybody eats beef. What he say? Everybody eats beef. Like I want everybody, but you can't feed everybody. That's the problem. Like everybody ain't gonna say accept.
But
that
if you go to like other countries, that's how it is though. Everybody's got to eat. That's all they care about. In India, they sleep on the ground all over the place. They just feed each other.
You're right. You are so right, man. Like I love this, man. Like I love to do this with y'all every time that y'all want me on. Like I love to chop it up, like on some.
What
real
I'm thinking,
stuff.
we need to bring a super fan alliance. I don't give a shit if it's 2 fans from every team. But a Zoom meeting where we bring in the collective council of NFL, people to spread work in the community. If we all get out in the communities and start helping the homeless and feeding people,
Let's do it.
That's what we got to do, probably.
Let's rock and roll, man. Because like I said, tomorrow not promised, man. This could be my this could be it for me. Like this, that's how I wake up every day. I got another chance, but I don't know if I'm waking up again tomorrow. Like that's how I look at it. Like I want to improve. I want to be a better every day. Like I told y'all, like I get up today, make today better than yesterday. I control what I can control. Like this could be it. This might be it for you. Like you want your message to be so stern that it can carry on. Like you want it. I don't have to be legendary, but I want my message to be legendary. Like I want, like I'm not gonna say like I'm the right person for everything that I speak or for somebody to understand to grow. But like I want to plant seeds for people that may not get the opportunities to do what we do. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
and this video might reach somebody we don't expect at the
And we
weirdest
don't.
time in their life.
Yep. 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 You are exactly right, bro. Like I'm fired up. Y'all got me so fired up. I'm fired.
Well,
I'm
you know who gets us fired up is number 22.
20. Who is that? Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry,
Yes.
baby.
Man, man,
He.
like I said, man, like for tomorrow, man, like good luck. Like at
Good
this
luck
time
to
of
you,
the
man.
year,
Good luck.
at this time of the year, man, we 5-8. We still in the hunt. If we win, great. That's great. But at the end of the day, that's another stadium off my bucket list. So that's how I'm looking.
Yeah. This your first
This
time at this one or no?
this is my first time with this one. So I have knock this off. I'll have 8 left. I'll have all 32 done after. I'll have 8 left after tomorrow.
I'm gonna say a prayer that you and my dad could meet up. He's gonna be
Oh,
sitting in
oh
the
yeah, we're
lower
gonna
bowl
meet up.
tomorrow, and I'm gonna get y'all connected on Twitter,
Yeah.
and then hopefully
Give me
before the game, if I could
just
get
give him my
a
number.
masked up photo, okay, I'm gonna
Give
get
him
it
my
from
number.
Clay.
Yeah, no, you ain't even got to do the Twitter. Just give him my number and just have him call me. Cause on game day, like game day is business for me. So like I'm in my attire, I'm drinking my water, and I'm being sociable. And cause it's funny is it sounds like I'm really not sociable when I'm in my character, because it's more business. Like I love the kids and I love like I don't feed into the the other stuff that go on that people don't see on TV. Like
Right.
the yeah, so but no, yeah, give them my number. Uh 989-475-4051. Anybody that want to call me. If you ain't playing on my phone and you on some serious stuff, shoot me a text. Tell your dad, let's meet up. If he want to come by the house tonight, I mean, I order some wings, we can chop it up. Mass up,
Well,
man.
he's all paranoid because of the Rona and shit. He
Okay, wait.
barely got to the games this year. We had to get him a couple, and he wouldn't miss a preseason snap. I mean, this dude has not missed a game the entire 20 plus years we've been there.
Right,
Um,
right. But
So it's
like I
been a
said,
crazy year for Pops. I'm looking
give
out
him,
for him.
give
I
him,
don't necessarily want him being. He's 60, almost 68, 69. I can't remember how old
so
he
he's
is.
the same as my parents. He the same
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Just give him my number if that's on him. Like my number, like for any of you guys, man. Like I said, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for that y'all reached out. It's a blessing that y'all searched. Like I said, man, I feel so elated. I feel privileged. I feel elated. I'm happy. I got new brothers in my life. Um, I'm gonna take y'all all the way to the end, man. I'm gonna ride with y'all to the end, bro. They
We're gonna
gotta
ride with you
kick,
too, Lion. We
man.
will eventually
I'm gonna
make it
ride.
out to Michigan.
Hey, I'm gonna ride with y'all. Hey, and that's on everything. That's on God. Like everything I love. Like I'm gonna ride with y'all. Like sons of bud. I'm riding with y'all. Like till the wheels fall off. Like
Every
and if the
week I'm
wheels
gonna be
fall off,
putting
I'm
out
putting the wheels
promo
on.
videos. It's all original music too. That's all human beatbox you're gonna hear on every video you click on.
You
It's gonna be a
hey, look,
track that
you
I
said
lace
you want
up.
me to be a poet.
I
I
might have
thought
to
I
send
was.
you some music too and just get us on a track together.
But let's do it.
About
Let's
yeah.
do it, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do whatever. Let's do it, man. Cause man, like I said, tomorrow night, I promise. I don't want to be that guy to be like, man, we should have did that, or I wish we would have did that. No, we got the opportunity to do it, man. Let's do it. That's the biggest thing in life is procrastinating, and we all victims of it. We all victims of it.
Hundred
We
percent.
gotta get into routines where we just continue to make things happen. We gotta continue because that's when people will start understanding the lifestyle that we live, the lifestyle that we feeling. Like people will start feeding on, and like I said, everybody may not be what we do. We can't
Right.
make everybody eat. I get that. Everybody not gonna be for this, but at the same time, we can still give a good message. We can still give a good message to people to understand like it's more than just being isolated in a certain area. Like you can go cross crunchy and meet somebody, sit down with them, have a good conversation. You can't just hit somebody up on the internet, talk to them. You can't just go to the airport and sit down and have a conversation with somebody and maybe want to tell them your lifetime story and maybe they might understand or give you some advice. Like it can happen.
Yeah.
And once people stop being so isolated on what they accustomed to, then that's when we gonna start growing as a nation. In my personal opinion, as a nation, when people start saying, "Okay, that's not my problem," or look at him because he that person, or look at her because she that. When people stop doing that, then that's when we'll grow. But it's gonna take effort, like what we doing. And like I said, we ain't gotta get pats on the back. We just gotta be consistent. We just gotta be consistent with it, cause people gotta feel this shit. People
Yeah,
gotta feel
that
it.
means we gotta keep making shows,
Yeah,
and we gotta keep
y'all
getting the message out.
come on.
And
I can't wait to the show 200. I can't wait to show 400.
yeah,
Show
well, we're
1,000.
gonna have you back as much as I can. And like I said, I like to
Look, man.
create some kind of special Jedi council for these
Like,
fans that I meet.
look, I was about to beatbox. You got me geeked up.
Let's hear it if you feel it. You can do
And
anything you want on this show.
I felt it for a minute, and I stopped it. Okay, that's what you gonna do. Okay, this epic. Let me see what I can do. I'm sitting on the rooftop, and yes, it's kind of raining, kind of going, but it's kind of gloomy. Sitting up in this, and it's real roomy. Me and my dogs with the Sons of Bud, Tennessee, Nashville. What is up? See the mountains over there, the structures over there. Lion mane masked up everywhere. Lions in the tights on Sunday morning. Get up because everybody's yawning. Want to see a win from the Titans, indeed. Want to see a win from the Lions, indeed. Guess what? We're going to be up and own it. Getting up, and we ain't fronting. Here we go again. Once again, Sons of Bunk. That's my friend. And I go
We
on
both
and
want
on
to
and
win.
on. I messed up like 20 times, and I was still trying to go.
Hey, it's hard to do the cross country latency shit. They be having us on different. I've tried this shit so much. It's hard to do. Man, it's just been a blast having you, man.
Hey, man.
I could talk to you all day. Like we could make this 3 hours. I'm telling you,
go.
it's just.
I love y'all energy, man. Like I could do it too, man. Like I said, when the energy is real, man, there's no stopping real energy, bro. It ain't no stopping real energy, bro. It's like it's
infinite,
Man, it's crazy when you can get people from different, like we ain't never talked today, but we talk like we've been, like we all three of us on here. Like hopefully, like I said, I didn't hope to take the whole conversation, but I know y'all wanted to pick my brain as well. But like when you got real people, man, it's amazing how much we learn from each other, how much we can grow from each other. The beauty of it, man. That's
Yeah, I knew when you agreed to go on with this that we already knew each other though.
yeah. Because I was like, if y'all on some bullshit, I can't do it.
I wouldn't blame you. Why would you even? It's gonna be hard to do any more podcasts for you now.
Bro,
though. I don't know. It's gonna be.
Oh my God, I get some of, and I'm not knocking people. I'm not knocking people what they do, but man, I get some of the randomest people like that be on some bull, man. Like, man, come on, man, you suckered me. Like, I don't like to feel suckered in because like I'm giving you genuine me.
Yeah.
Like just because you, like I said, man, I know
that's what I'm interested in, though. I'm interested in you, though. So like it's a reciprocation thing. If you're getting energy from someone that's trying to feed off of you, that's not good. I'm feeding off your love and your vibration and your love for your team. It's so inspiring for me to see other people that love their team because I relate to that.
Yeah, and see, but it's so many people out here that be trying to piggyback off of realness. There's so many people that like want to follow off y'all energy, but not might be real, but just want a little attention, just want a little spotlight. Like, no, I don't do this for attention. I do this for the love. And that's the difference between fan bases, period. Like, you got people that love their team. You got people that's passionate for their team. And then you got people that understand their teams. Like, I'm one of the people that understand my team, my franchise. Like my fandom is different than the people that's like, oh, you can't say that about the Lions. And I'm not about to dig up every history of the Lions from 1934 to the 1967 or 60. Like, I'm not about to do all that. You got people like that just know all the rules, know everything. Oh, well, he dropped the pass in the game in the fourth quarter. Like I'm gonna represent my team differently because like I want the people to accept and embrace each other. If it takes my team to do that, like I said, what we're doing, yeah, that's cool. But I'm not about to be like when y'all ask me about the game, I can't tell y'all about the game tomorrow because like it's a hit or miss tomorrow. Like it's
Different
December.
strokes for different folks. We
Yeah,
got different things invested. We're trying to
yeah.
get.
Like
We're trying to win our
already in the
division.
playoffs.
Right. Well,
Y'all already in the playoffs, man.
not
Like
technically. We need a little. We need to take care of business along the road to secure. We need a couple things to happen tomorrow if we're going to get in tomorrow.
The AFC has been very highly contested in this playoff race, and with the NFC, it's kind of crazy because you think about the NFC, the South, where or the East, I meant to say, where
Nice.
the Cowboys and the Eagles are just so close together, and like I think the Washington football team has a total of 5 wins, and they're in number 1 at the division.
right. What a hell of a defense.
Chase Young
Yeah.
is the best
What a
young
hell of-
player in the
what a-
league.
What a hell of a defense.
Absolutely,
Hell of a-
man.
And they're young.
And
And then
Gibson is a
Riverboat
good running
Ron.
back too.
Riverboat Ron showing some putting on for North Carolina.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's beautiful, man. Like I said, man, it had to be nothing but God to bring y'all to me, and then for me to collaborate with y'all. Like I said, man, make sure y'all stay in contact, all that stuff, man. I could do this all day with y'all, man. Like I'm like I said, I don't mind standing outside in the rain, kicking it with y'all. I don't need nobody else to be around. Like I kick it with you. We can talk football, we can talk life, we can talk everything, because like it's gonna better me, just like I hope my knowledge will better y'all. Like
Well, it
that's
makes for a better show when you don't just keep it into these square box scenarios where you can go outside the lines and talk about different things. I mean, we can talk about anything.
We could talk about, yeah, exactly. Yep, and
That's
I
what a
can't
good
wait.
podcast does too. It stays,
Yeah, and I can't wait to get my podcast going because I think I want y'all to be on the show as well as much as anything. Because y'all actually gonna blow up, man. That's just what I feel in my spirit. Like y'all gonna blow up. Like y'all gonna be bigger than. It's almost like the feeling that I have. Like people were like, man, you be on TV, you be this. Like it don't affect me like that. Like y'all in that position. Like I hear it even in the brief conversations, like when y'all speaking, because it seemed like I said, I feel like I had the whole 80% of the show, but at the same time, like I could just feel it. Like I could feel it. Like that's just what I feel. Like even looking over the city, just like, man, y'all about to do something special. Like that's what I feel. Like, and I don't want to be like, oh man, I remember I was on Sons, but like I don't want that. Like I want y'all to just keep going. Like I said, like it's something bigger beyond these clouds, man. It's like y'all keep going. Like y'all got the right narrative, y'all got the right path, and y'all eager and y'all hungry. That's just what I feel.
What do you think about that, Clay? What do you think about what he said?
Man, I appreciate the kind words, man. And like I said, you devoting your time to do this, like we've been on the call for, quite a while now, and I know that you're tired and you're ready to spend some time with your friends and your family that you came down with.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Like I said, man, like you really have touched me and Chris, and we're gonna work on this, and we're gonna continue building this, and this hopefully the whole NFL just will come together as one one fan base.
Man, y'all got it.
We're fans of the NFL, and
Y'all got it. Still, y'all got it, bro. Y'all just gotta. This is when it take off, man. Just hold on.
I want to touch on that because if it does take off, I want you to know we're gonna remember the little kids. We're gonna remember the people that have not been acknowledged throughout reality. We're gonna remember everyone because that's what it takes. Because if you do get that option to have something happen like that, you got to remember everyone that helps you along the way. Not saying that anything could manifest, but what you're telling me gets me excited.
Yeah, just you listen. When I'm gonna tell you. I mean, because I don't know how much older I'm. I'm be 43 next month.
38.
Okay, just
I'm
let
only
it go.
29.
just Chris, Steve, just let it go. Just hold on, man. Like you ain't Like when you moving forward, you just go. Like when you do a layup, when you hit a home run, when you throw a touchdown pass, when you catch, like you don't look back. Everybody gonna celebrate with you when you get there anyway. The real ones gonna be there. You know, just like I said, just keep putting I'm saying it from my standpoint. I'm not telling you guys how to do it, but like I said, for the peace to come, there's gonna be a time when you're gonna need that peace, and everybody needs peace. Just let it be what it is, man. Just hold on to it. Just don't let it go. And everything that you're doing forward progress will make people come forward with you. Like everything else would be, you don't have, like I said, I give people the ins and outs because I'm in the community as well. Like I want to give my black people a different perspective. Like you can do this, you can, cause like where I come from, like black people don't get out like I get out. You know, so I give them the understanding of like what it's like to be not on top of the world, but progressing to be on top. You know what I'm saying? That they keep climbing. But once you guys are in a position right now, like I said, you in California and Carolina, like when y'all get, ain't no if to it. When y'all get there, just keep going. Like the people that love you, the people that hear you, whether it's episode 1, whether it's episode 1,000, like the people that's gonna run with you, gonna still be on the rooftop with you, bro. Like they gonna be right there, period. Like no matter what the
Yeah,
narrative
that's
is.
my 615 crew. That's my family. They're all going to be
Yeah,
listening and learning from you
yeah.
and us.
They go, you ain't gotta reach back for nobody. No, we too old for that. We too old to be reaching back. We almost midlife crisis right now. Like you either with it or you ain't. You either gonna join in or join out. Like if you with it, you gonna tune in, you're gonna chime in, you're gonna hear episode 3, you're gonna hear episode 10. Like you get what you can and keep going forward. And the people that's gonna run with you gonna run with you. Don't cause at the same time, like if you think that you can that you're gonna look back for people, you're gonna be like, what was her name when she turned into a pillar of salt? Like you can't look back at the city. Jericho, the guy said, "Get out that city, it's gonna burn. Don't look back." And the motherfucker looked back, and what that motherfucker do? Turn to stone. Like you can't look back. Like
Woo!
some people gonna fall off, dog. Let them fall off.
Yep.
Just keep going forward, man. You ain't bigger than nobody. You ain't better than nobody. You just doing something different. You moving different. Everybody not gonna move like you do, Chris. And everybody not gonna move like you, Steve. You got to go forward, dog. No matter how silly, how immature, how ironic it may seem to people, man, you just got to keep looking forward, dog. Like I'm 42 years old, and I'm still amazed. Like man, I dress up in a lion suit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
But
still
look
amazed.
what
Like
it got you, a couple of new brothers. You know what I mean? Like
oh
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
more than that, I just
Definitely.
mean
Oh yeah,
today. That's what
oh
happened
yeah.
today because
So
of,
so that means I'm doing something right.
Yep.
and me too.
Yeah,
Because I feel like I
exactly.
gained like an
Oh,
access to like a new
lifetime,
portal of knowledge. You know.
lifetime, lifetime, bro. I can look at my phone and tell you lifetime, bro. Salute. Look, salute. Christy, salute, man. Straight up. Like y'all got me. Like I told you, I'm gonna run with you regardless. You ain't gotta put my name on nothing. Cause I know I can reach a nation without even moving, man. That's just the mindset I have. Like I can reach cause my ambition, my style, my character, my demeanor, like I know I can make people come with it. That's just how I am, man. I'm not overconfident. I'm just confident. Like I know I know what the Lord want me to do. I know what God want me to do. I know how He want me to reach people. He just want me to be me. Like you said, what y'all say, just be you. Like I already know that. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder. But at the same time, like I'm still gonna do that. Like no matter how much publicity, no matter how much exposure, like I'm still gonna make sure everybody in the alley understand that I'm coming. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna hear it coming. I'm gonna shake walls. And before they put me down, like I said, before they put me down, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel every angle that I come from with the knowledge that I'm gaining from people like you, people like Steve, people in the city that I may meet, your daddy if I see him, anybody, man. You're gonna feel this. You're gonna feel this. And you're gonna gain something from it. we're gonna keep getting better. We're gonna keep getting better, no matter where we come from. That's what we here for. We're here to make these walls shake,
You're
man.
exactly
And
right, man.
that's how I could sum it up in the best way possible, man.
It's like a
Like I,
natural law.
yeah, yeah. Like I that's just in my spirit, man. Like I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for everybody. For whoever jump on, you gonna learn something from it. Cause I'm gonna keep, like I said, I'm gonna keep learning from y'all. I'm gonna keep learning from the cities that I go to, the people that I'm around, and I'm gonna keep staying me. Like you said, be me. I'm gonna be me. Everybody can't have this type of spirit. Everybody can't handle that.
There's only
Everybody can.
one.
Everybody can't handle that, man. Everybody can't get on the podcast, speak, make content, talk, make it interesting. Like everybody can't do that. It's a special gift. It's a special gift. And when it's sincere and it's real, you unstoppable, bro. When it ain't no fake shit, that's when the clouds will clear up, bro. Like that shit'll clear up. Like here it come. Here come that sunshine.
It's that
Yeah,
intention you
The
said
sun is
when you
breaking through
said
right
that
now.
intention. And yeah,
Sun's
Yeah,
breaking through
bro.
right now, man. We're gonna take off with this thing, man. We're gonna keep on bringing these opposing fans on here, and we're just
I'm
gonna spread the love, and
I'm
and
praying
hopefully
for
they
y'all.
can do the same, man.
I'm
Lion
praying
man,
for
not everybody and nobody's gonna be like you. We're never gonna
oh
meet another fan like you.
man.
No, absolutely
Look,
not, man.
When we
look.
talk to these Green Bay fans next week, who knows what we're
Oh,
gonna get? I mean, there can't be nobody out
Green
there that can top you.
Bay.
We play them
Green-
next week, so we're gonna try to reach out to if you know anybody in that fan base that
I
would be
do.
an excellent.
I do. I'll put you up one of my brothers from there. Like I said, I don't. I'll put you on him. I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
how well I know him, but I'll just put you on him.
That's what we want. We want a
Yeah.
diehard, though. We want somebody that
I'll
understands
put
the
you on my
team.
dog. I'll put
Okay.
We
you
want
on my
a
dog.
true G
Yeah.
head, man. We want
I'ma
we
put
want
you-
a true.
We want a cheesy
Look.
ass cheesehead.
Oh, I'm gonna put you
Yeah.
on my homeboy, man. Like I said, I don't know him as well as, but I'm gonna put you on him. I'll send you send you his stuff in y'all inbox, and
Okay.
y'all reach out to
Absolutely.
him.
Well, we gotta let you get on about your day too, because I'm sure you want to like go live and all that.
Look, I'm gonna let y'all go about y'all day because I'm good. Like I can sit out here with y'all all day.
It's
Like,
on you, man. We can talk as long
Thanks
as you
so
want.
much,
The
man.
floor is all you. I'm learning from the best Lions fan in the world. This is the experience that I wanted to create, and this is what happened.
I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. I'm a goldfish in the ocean, man. I'm just trying to live, bro. That's it. I'm a goldfish in the ocean. How many goldfishes you know in the ocean? Not many, if any.
Man, I
Ain't no
feel like I'm
goldfish.
talking to myself.
Can't no goldfish survive in no ocean, man. Straight up, that's salt water. I'm out here by myself, man, doing what I do. Like I'm cool. Like I do this regularly. Like this ain't new to me. Man, that's what we got to keep giving these people. We got to give them the understanding how to create content and keep living. Everybody don't know how to live, man. People just out here moving. People out here moving and not living. You know?
I think it's our fan bases have really good sayings. Is "roar up" the number one Lion saying?
That's my little foundation for cancer and diabetics, Royal Foundation. But as far as the Lions, it's one pride. It's always, one pride. We say in the underground, my little clique, man, we say one pride worldwide because we got a lot of people from the UK. And shout out to the UK anyway too, man. People over there in London across the pond. What up, mates? We getting them big shots out for the one pride. And then we got a lot of people up in Canada too, man, that represent the Lions real tough, man. Want to give huge shout out to the people up in Canada, up in Toronto as well, man. If they listen and tune in, much love from the Murder Mitten, Saginaw, 989-313-517. We give a shout out to them too over there in Canada and over there in the UK, man. So yeah, that's my little shout out.
Lion man, you did your damn thing, man.
Man, we doing it
You're the
together.
man, dog.
We doing it
You're the
together,
man.
bro. Together. United.
But without your your lion-like effort, this show wouldn't be the same, bro.
Well, we good, bro. Well, we educating each other, man. Cause like y'all said, man, I want to do my podcast too. I'm taking points up. Like I'm on the background. I'm on floor field.
I got you anytime. We'll go on Zoom. I'll teach you everything. We'll get you the.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna keep praying for y'all. Lord, continue to keep blessing them, man, and keep making prosperous decisions for them, man, as they continue to grow, Lord, and keep giving them the ambition and the will to keep networking with people, man, and I pray that they continue to get some collective people on here to make their podcast, bro. And that's my prayer for y'all, man.
And I
Amen.
want to say a prayer to you, Lion Man, that your family, your mother, your aunties, your uncles, everyone's safe, that you get home safe, that you have a great time in Nashville, that you stay blessed, that you continue to speak beautiful words unto man and woman and everyone that you come across, and that you share your beautiful spirit and soul with the world and continue to grow and become a better human.
You just gave me goosebumps, man, because like I don't accept everybody's prayers. Everybody can't pray. Everybody don't know how to pray. You know
I just believe we're all connected to the Creator, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. And if you open up to that spirit, it'll talk to you.
Yeah, man, it's dope. I just want to say I love Nashville. Titans, Chris, Steve, your pops, your family, man. This for y'all, man. I love it, man. If this my last ever entourage in 2020, man, it was a pleasure, man. This was dope as hell, man. This was like the ultimate right here. This is the best one right here.
Yeah, it's been so real. There's my man, Dubonic. Holla.
Hey.
Man, I can tell, man. If I was a Lions fan, we'd be at the games together. We would just be kicking it. Just.
Hey, this is the realest fan they're gonna get out of the Charles. So right there, that motherfucker. The coolest hat there is on the side of the pillow. You know what it means.
I ain't gonna accept that. I'm just me.
Nah, man, it's a lot of love. It's the real deal, man. Thank you so much for being on our show.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. It was dope, man. It was live. It was epic. Like I said, anytime y'all need, not even to just be on the show, man. If y'all just want to chop it up, want to come to Michigan, kick it. When the D1 right here got you, I got you.
There's a chance. I mean, you never know. I could move to Michigan. That's pretty much the safest place you can be up there.
I mean, it is the safest place in the United States. We don't have no natural disaster.
That's what I'm saying. Look
at that down there, though. Like, let me show you. Hold on, wait. Let me show you. Hold on, there's some movement down there. Hold on, but I don't need Look, y'all see that down there?
I can't. I'm not able to focus it too well.
No, you can't see that down there.
Dubonic, is he hollering?
Oh my God, it's like 7 of it.
It's a bachelorette party, huh?
Yeah, man. But hey, man, on some real stuff, man. Like I said, I'm here for y'all on everything. I love on everything, man. Y'all need something. Y'all want to chop it up. Y'all want to kick it, man. It don't even have to be on this, man. Y'all just hit me up on everything.
It's the same, and we're gonna reciprocate and stay in touch. Online through the presence. However, I can connect with you. I will always follow, retweet.
I was waiting on them to smoke some bud. I thought we was about to be high as a kite on this bud. We can be high as a kite on this bud.
Yeah, we can do. You guys do whatever you want. It's a free world, baby. It's a whole new world. And I don't even gotta sing the song. You know what I mean?
Hey, I do gotta say that Tennessee is lagging behind the rest of the states in America right now because they're like one of few states that marijuana is illegal both federally and in the state. So just be careful down in Tennessee, man. Because
yeah. I know they like to hang niggas up.
Oh Lord.
I know what they look. That's why they got all that goddamn construction. There's probably about 2 of them hanging up. So hey.
There's some fucked up. There's some stuff, man. It's really fucking horrible out there.
Yeah, but I understand the backwoods. I do. I understand it. It's and like I said, man, we can go on and on with that. we can go on and on
The
about
weird
it,
thing
man.
about it is it's just like anything else in life. You got the good and the bad. So some of those people are like the salt of the
Yeah.
earth, and some of them,
Yeah.
and you can't tell based on how they look. It's
Yeah.
like you were saying, you got to keep an open source for everybody and let them reveal their true colors to you.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be the.
But that's the thing. That's the thing because my discerned spirit. I'm like I said, I'm not a judgmental person, but at the same time, like my experience is to help other people. Like I said, this could be my last rodeo right now. When I hang this phone up, ain't no telling what God got in store for me. This could be my last calling. That's how I look at things.
There's no guarantee of tomorrow, man.
Yeah, right. So like me educating people or giving people the understanding of the experiences that I go through, that's good enough for me because I know I'm doing God's work. That's what it is. It's like I know I'm doing His work. Like I'm setting the stage for somebody else because somebody gonna be living after me. So I gotta keep gaining this knowledge to give the people that's gonna keep going after me. Like this part of me ain't forever. This physical part of me ain't forever. So that's what I'm saying. Like this is what we here for right now. We here to keep educating people. The message, and we here to win against you guys.
We're gonna try to tighten up tomorrow too. Believe me.
We're gonna tighten.
Believe
We are
that.
gonna tighten up, man. Be prepared for the king, man. Be prepared for the king.
I'm glad y'all are in Nashville.
Bend the knee.
We got nice fans out there. We got nice fans. They gonna treat y'all real good, and everybody's gonna be real sweet. Nobody gonna cause no ruckus. We got good people. Y'all can be as crazy as you want.
A whole lot of bullshit. I love y'all, but I hear a whole lot of bullshit right now.
Nah, man, they're gonna treat y'all good tomorrow. Y'all go out there. Y'all got a good spirit.
For sure, man. I ain't run into nothing but good people so far, man, and I'll see that changing. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking.
We welcome y'all with open arms. We welcome y'all.
Thank you for welcoming us. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. I was just talking smack, but
I love it.
Sneeze instantly.
Yo, take care, man. Have fun. Get some rest, man, for the game tomorrow, and represent your team out there. Should be a lot of fun.
We got to
y'all.
get off this podcast because we're not going to be able to load it onto the internet. It's going to be too long.
Right. I did. I came up here to fire up the grill. I was like, oh, y'all still talking?
What y'all got on the grill?
We're just doing some bull-ass burgers.
Fucking burgers is fine, Burgers and hot dogs will fucking do that'll get you ready for football right there.
What
No.
it'll do?
All that bread soaks up the alcohol.
Go check out the downtown and enjoy my nightlife. That's what it'll do.
Well, if y'all keep hollering at those bachelorettes, y'all get some girls up there to eat some burgers and beers with y'all. That y'all have a fun little.
They can eat a different type of.
Yes.
And I forgot we was recording.
All right.
Hey, it happens. You know what I mean? It's
Damn, I
Nashville.
forgot.
It's
They ain't gotta
Nashville.
expect me.
Anything goes, baby. It's Sons
Right.
of Bud podcast.
Hey, at the end of the day, I still gotta uphold. Like I said, I love the kids. I love the kids.
We love the kids too. In fact, I'd love to have a kid Titan or Lion fan, like anytime come on the show. I mean, we're all about we could clean it up if we had to.
I'm gonna send. They asked for a Green Bay fan, and I'm gonna send them Kelly, Black Kelly from Green Bay.
For sure.
I'm gonna send them Kelly, and I didn't mean to say Black Kelly like that, but that's how I remember his name. That's how I just remember his name.
I think it's a beautiful thing. Whatever his name is.
There's a Viking. There's a Viking.
Hey, Skull, baby.
Hey.
Skull. I heard that. I know she got a Brett Favre jersey in the closet at home somewhere.
Heck no, not even. I was not happy with him.
You got any jerseys? You got any player jerseys?
Oh yeah, I've got several, but I have a personalized one that I wear all the time.
Tell them your name and where you from, what you represent.
Purplicious from Minnesota.
Hell yeah, girl. Skull.
Skull.
Tell me who your favorite Viking of all time is.
That's hard. I have so many favorite ones. But
off top 3.
Well, current Adam Thielen. I just love that he's a hometown kid. And then Randy Moss.
Yep.
Okay.
And the entire Purple People Eaters.
Oh, well
They're
played.
boss.
Well played.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
Chris,
I got
this
That's what you get, man. When you with the underground, man, you get everything, bro. You just don't get the Lions. You get everything, bro.
It's beautiful to learn about everything, but Clay's got to wrap it up, and we got to wrap it up. Unfortunately, we've been on for about 2 hours. We're gonna upload this to YouTube. We're gonna download it to Zoom. We'll have it up hopefully by tonight, as soon as possible. We're gonna get that loaded, and y'all have been fantastic guests. We love welcoming you to Music City. Roar up, tighten up, one pride,
Tighten up.
all that good stuff. Tighten up, we love y'all. It's been a beautiful day.
I mean, like gangbusters.
Right.
Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
y'all roll up in there. We'll take care of y'all. Make sure y'all get, we're going to treat y'all good. Everybody in Nashville's nice people. Just be friendly. We treat y'all good. And it's going to
Everybody
be
here is beautiful.
I'm telling you, it's the nicest people in the world in
They
Nashville.
are.
Good.
Wrap it up and edit it, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, make sure y'all, Chris, make sure you text me because I just got Steve's number. But make sure you text me so I can holler at Pops too, man.
Yeah, I'm going to get you set up. I'm going to call Pops when I hang up, and we're going to start uploading that stuff now, okay?
Okay, man. Hey, hang this thing up whenever y'all ready, man. Much love. I love
Okay,
y'all.
hey, you go ahead and hang up on your end, and me and Clay are going to do our predictions for tomorrow. And as long as you hit the little red button, you can leave the meeting. And
Okay.
it's been a pleasure having you, man.
Hey,
You just
man, I love y'all, man. I don't want to stop messing with y'all. Like, I want to kick it with y'all. Wrap that thing up and don't get nobody pregnant.
No, you damn right. I mean, I always have had a problem with wrapping it up, but that's
All
just
right,
the way
bro.
it
Love
is.
y'all. Hey, Steve, man. Hey, man,
Hey,
I
man.
appreciate you, bro. I appreciate
Hey,
you,
dude.
man.
Hey, man,
Hey,
I appreciate you. I appreciate
you
your
awesome,
time, man.
bro. You awesome,
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks. I really appreciate it, dog.
And Chris, I can't wait to talk to you more, man. I love y'all,
Yeah,
man.
we're
Y'all be
gonna
good.
go next level with this shit. We're gonna take it 4G. Believe me.
Damn, I got a big ass head in this hoodie. I love y'all, man. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute.
I feel
right,
you.
all right, baby.
I can't
Tighten
stop
up, baby.
smiling, man.
Tighten up.
Bless up. Hey, roar up too, man. That was the best fan in One Pride Nation right there, Lion Man Clay. I'm sorry that went so long, but it got really deep and it got really important. So,
Yeah,
who knew that our
absolutely.
podcast was?
And right now, in our nation, I know it's a very sensitive time for everybody, and I know that you wanted to bring some stuff into the light, and I have no issue with that at all. But yeah, that's just it just really it touches my heart that we got some actually genuine people out there in the fan base that actually just care about the people, and they just love people. So I'm glad that we invited Lion Man on here. He's welcome anytime to our podcast. I believe you agree. And
He's my family now. We've made like a true Detroit connection. So if we're ever able to go to a Lions Titans game up there, we're definitely gonna have to go up there. Like he's our first fan base from another fan base guest. So like he's the kindred spirit. Like he's the one. Like I really believe that was powerful.
absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, let's get this thing wrapped up. My predictions for the game tomorrow is I think that Derrick Henry is going to take care of business once again. I think he's going to have 150 yards rushing at least. And I think that Corey Davis is going to be the center of attention and the wide receiver. Not to brush AJ Brown under the rug, but it seems like in the past that AJ Brown would have a good game, and then Corey Davis has a good game, and vice versa. So I think that AJ Brown's going to be the star. He's going to have 110 receiving yards at least. I would say probably like 7 receptions, and Ryan Tannehill is going to have probably like 250 plus passing yards, I believe. Final score, I'm going to say Titans 31, Detroit 21.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go Titans 27, Lions 10. Obviously Lion Man let us know that their center was hurt, and that to me says Simmons. I've been big on Simmons this year. Simmons taking over the team. I want Simmons to get a sack tomorrow, or 2 or 3. I want him to have his best game of the year.
Harold
And-
Landry.
Yes, he's got to get pressure with Simmons every week. We're always leaning on him, but we've also got Rashawn Evans who's been playing edge. Robertson got in there last week. Hopefully Tart comes back and helps Big Jeff up the middle because there'll be two guys on Jeff. You put Tart on the other side. No wonder Tart's been causing mayhem. I'm hoping our defense can just kind of like neutralize Detroit. Obviously, I don't want to overuse Derek. I know we're thinking about 2,000 yards. I just hope it all comes naturally. If we're up
Yep.
big in the third or fourth quarter, I have no problems with
Starters coming
trying to
out.
do the suffocation anaconda thing that we did last week to Jacksonville. I didn't like when Minshew got in there and moved the ball on us, but I do believe we were in a prevent style of defense that was allowing him to just move up and down at the end of the game. So hoping for a
Absolutely.
big defensive game, hoping for a sack from Simmons, and I'm hoping that we don't use Henry too much. And I want to see Tannehill get in that early game rhythm where you can feel he's going to be on. And I'm just hoping that we can have a smooth day tomorrow with no bumps, no turbulence.
Absolutely. And like I said, the Achilles heel of the Titans seems to be its defense for the most part of the season. Same thing with Detroit, but there is word that we'll be having some our key players back in Adoree Jackson. He hasn't been rolled out yet. I don't want to say he's going to start. And you also think about Christian Fulton as well, might be able to play. So if those two are in the lineup, then I think that we're going to have a very good defensive game, and then it's just all about everybody else clicking, and it's a team effort. So I'm really excited. I'll be working tomorrow when they first kick off, but I'll get off probably like halfway into the third quarter or so. So, I'll be keeping doing score updates when I can at work. But um, other than that, I'm going to tighten up when I'm not, or when I am watching them. So let's get this dub, baby. Tighten up.
Dude, you brought up a great point about the secondary. Just think about how good they played last week. And Ty Smith stepped up. Malcolm Butler was
Malcolm
killing it.
Butler.
I don't think Desmond King gave up a yard. Now you add a young, healthy Christian Fulton that obviously they've been real patient with these injuries. Darrington Evans, also Adoree Jackson. They've been super patient with these rookies, like making sure they're healthy. So I think adding another guy that can cover is going to be just what the doctor ordered. If Adoree can like play a series or two or three, or if he gets real comfortable and he starts playing, we're going to be real excited.
Absolutely, man.
And I
That's
agree,
pretty
tighten the
much
hell up.
me too, man. That's pretty much all that I got, man.
Dude, it was a hell of a show. Like I said, I didn't mean for it to go that long, but like, my goodness, like we covered so much, and I can't wait to just keep rolling with you, man. I love doing shows with you, Clay.
Yeah, you too, man. You too. And like you're the one that's making this very making it possible, man, with your editing and whatnot. So I really do appreciate that. The promo videos you put out, um, like I said, man, sky's the limit, like Limeane said. And we're just sun's
I feel
breaking through
like
the
it's
clouds.
symbiotic, dude. I feel like you're on Twitter, you're out there like constantly posting hilarious videos, you getting fired up. I feel like you're like turning over new leaves. You're crossing over into new territory. You're willing to learn, you're willing to edit, you're willing to help me. It's a symbiotic thing, and I'm really appreciative of your friendship and your reciprocation. And this is just episode 2. What do we got for next week? We've already confirmed we're gonna do
Uh,
2 guests. I already
yeah,
confirmed.
well, yeah. We're hoping that Preston Penn, the collector, can join us for next week's episode, and we haven't found a Packers super fan yet, but hopefully within the next couple days we'll find somebody, because I think we're
Well, yeah,
planning to record on Tuesday.
I think Lion has got us somebody that we'll try to see what's going on. I think that's a cool connection. We can keep rolling with Lion Man, and keep the super fan opposing fans fun up, because that was cool to hear them talk a little trash, to see us, to laugh, to get to learn about them. I think it's a cool thing. Obviously, we're gonna try to keep it a little bit shorter, but these podcasts sometimes they're like an hour, sometimes they're 2 hours. You never know what's gonna happen. So
Yeah,
we're
and
just having a
one
lot
last
of fun.
thing. Yeah, one last thing before we forget. We want to talk about Brandon Davis, and he's part of the Sons of Bud, the Fantastic Four, um, that the group that we have going on, and he's just chasing bread right now, and he's working a lot, and he's going to get on here with us someday. And just want to give a shout out to the good old Brandon Davis.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to mention too. He's the one that brought us all together.
Yes.
And Brandon he knows everything about the Titans. He has a great voice. He's gonna add so much to this podcast when you get him in there. When you add Brandon and my dad, they become the Fantastic Four, which eventually we'll have all four of us on the podcast talking about the Titans and hopefully entertaining the heck out of you guys, because y'all haven't met my dad, Bud, yet, but Bud is quite a character, and so is Brandon, and so are you, and so am I. So put those four together, and next thing you know, the Fantastic Four arrives, and that's when this podcast is going to really heat up, I think.
And I want to give a shout out to anybody who's has watched this whole podcast in its entirety. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, none of you. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully, hopefully somebody did. Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop rolling. And this has been Sons of Bud Podcast episode 2. Clay, it's been a pleasure. Hang in there and tighten the hell up. Keep calm,
Tighten
too,
up, baby.
ladies and gentlemen.